And good morning, folks. Today is April the 10th, 2025. Now, I watched Dad Budget Adventures. He's a ration channel. He does other things. And he brings up a good point on survival tins. Survival tins, all toys, the little tiny kits. Unless you're really trained on it and understand the history and what you need to survive. All right. A lot of people don't understand that, and most commercial pocket survival kits are garbage, which is true. Now, he brings up a point. He didn't watch my videos. I have almost 5,000, replaced my old 5,000 videos that got purged 2 years ago, or 4 years, what was it? 2012. Yeah, 2012, I got purged really hard. Now, I don't use the Altoid tins. They're too small, and there's a lot of things you really need out there. All right? I use a soap dish. Has to fit in my pocket. This is the last ditch kit. When you lose your main survival kit, the bigger one, you lose your bug out bag, you have only things in your pockets, and that's it. The kit and what's in your pockets. That's all you have. Now, he brings up a point that a lot of channels don't put food. They put bandages, weird stuff. Now, I'm going to show this. I'm doing a whole little series of this. Now, what we got is a Walmart brand little soap box. All right. Now, what I carry, look at that. That's my food supply for one of these pocket things. It's not a gourmet meal. All right. You should have a couple of food bars packed away in your pockets. I always carry a bouillon cube. All right. This is basically 101 pocket survival. You want to find out the information? Go check out this one. Okay. This guy right here. That's, shoot, I can't see my right eye. This is a pocket edition. And that's, okay. He designed this since World War II. Okay, it's a very simple kit, but I don't do the medical stuff. Okay, and this was for escape and evasion. All right, go check out the SAA survival guide. They'll explain everything and the history. Okay, so we have our bouillon cube out of there. What it does is you're boiling water. Okay, you put that in there. It replaces electrolytes and stuff. Also, what it does is coat your stomach so you don't have hunger pains. Okay, you have boiled water from your whatever found container. You boil it. I show people, but we don't have containers, Uncle Al. Slap him in the head. We have garbage. And sooner or later, we found a beer can. I showed them how to make a boiler out of it. We put stream water in it. We had a bouillon cube. And this is a 3-day hike. Okay, Uncle Al's sleeping in a very nice teardrop trailer. They're outside. I have to show them how to build a shelter with their bare hands. God, that took me an hour and a half of my life go away. Okay? People don't know how to do things. And they were amazed how well it came out. Okay, second part. You want some kind of hard sweet or candy. All right? This is not gourmet meal. This is not living in the woods. This is for survival, true survival. Okay? I was trained for it. I was in some crappy places. Hawaii. You want to do a surge training? Go to Hawaii. That'd make you lose 15 pounds right away. Okay? You want some kind of hard candy. Pocket survival, you always carry a snack. A high, dense calorie bar. I keep telling this to people. They don't listen. You want 2 sachets of sugar. Okay? Not sweetener, sugar. And finally, You want a caffeine-based beverage. Okay. If I feel up to it, I'll put in like a whitener or a creamer. So this is your basic food supply for a survival tent. It's not much. Okay, because I designed it for myself and my students for our area. All right, it is not designed for urban, or well, it could be done by urban, but it's limited. If it's urban, I put in also a $20 bill or $100. Why? Because you can walk into, if you're lost or someplace, you can go to a nice restaurant or diner and get food. All right, instead of wandering around eating garbage cans. Okay, that's it. All right, when you use one of these, it's last ditch. Okay, you don't have anything. You don't have your bug out bag. You do not have stuff in your pockets. Well, you should have. You don't have your survival kit, a real one, designed carefully. Because he brings up good points. Dad budget adventures. You want food, water, and shelter. Okay? Water's not a problem. Food is fairly easy. Okay? It's not rocket science. Okay? A lot of people don't know what to eat out there or fend for themselves, or they're eating out of garbage cans again. It's like, ugh. All right, folks. I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. This is part of the short ones. I'm going to do a whole bunch. I am busy. Okay? Trouble is, YouTube's algorithm right now is doing the tiny room algorithm. So if you don't follow their format or they don't agree with it, you're trapped in a tiny room. We can thank for the CCP for that and certain tech individuals in Silicon Valley. You're making it worse. Your demographic is shrinking. All right, folks. Catch you later. God bless. Good luck. You'll be needing it. Bye now.